And here come the Hornets for our final heat race of the night. Again, fast qualifiers at the back. 10 laps the distance. 56 car, Aldergrove, Nick Canessa. 24, Aldergrove. Jackie Edwards, 25, Squamish. Anybody here from Squamish? Pemberton, Whistler. That's Huckleberry Finn Dalbin. 29, Surrey, Karen Wilkie. 88, Surrey, Dylan Gordon. 03, not Delta, North Delta, Dennis Kristoff. 15, Surrey, Jaden Rule. 11, Burnaby, Angelo Galley. Your winner here 2 weeks ago and your fast qualifier tonight in that 11 machine. And racing in her first ever race of any kind here tonight, the 17-year-old out of Maple Ridge, Haley Kaiser. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. 5 guys, 4 girls. Here we go. Who's cheering for the guys? Who's cheering for the girls? How many of you don't care who wins as long as it's a good race? That always gets the big cheer. It's a couple of young ladies leading the way. Jackie Edwards, the 24. Karen Wilkie, the 29. As we complete lap number 3 of 10. Wilkie a little out of shape, the 29. Smoke coming from the 03. Kristoff, but we stay green. The race for second between a couple of good friends. 88, Gordon. 11, Galley. We're halfway. 5 down, 5 to go. Jackie Edwards, the 24. But here comes Galley in the 11. Here comes Gordon, the 88, as they come up on the 18 of Kaiser. Galley takes full advantage. Oh, no! Oh, no! Oh, no! The rookie, Haley Kaiser, upside down. Red flag. Let's hope they're all okay. So, of course, Agassiz Speedway safety crew, fire crew on the scene, checking on the condition. 17-year-old Haley Kaiser in her first ever race. And what a precarious position to be in right now. You are upside down with the belts holding you in, but you don't really want to undo the belts just yet while you're upside down like that. Because then you'll fall to the what is the top of the race car and land on the bottom of the racetrack. So we'll wait for a report from the scene, folks. As we said, a bizarre situation. Can't remember the last time we had a Hornet upside down. We'll let you know when we hear any news. So race fans, what we're going to do is going to get the car back onto all fours, and it's going to make it a lot easier to tend to Haley and ultimately get her out of the race car. So he said, what an experience, if you can believe it. 17-year-old young lady out of Maple Ridge in her first ever race. And again, folks, preliminary word. Sounds like she's doing okay in there. She's talking to the medics. How about a hand for her? As I say, just think back to when you were 17 years old and what you were doing, and it probably wasn't anything like this. That's for sure. But as we say, going to get the car back up onto all fours and just make things a whole lot easier. In fact, just a couple of weeks ago at one of the NASCAR races, I forget which driver anyway, ended up just like this. They say that's just the worst possible way to end up after a flip because it's just so hard to get out of the car because you don't want to undo the belt because then you will fall to the roof of the car, which is at the bottom of it all. But again, preliminary word from the scene is positive, and she is conscious and talking to our medical team, the Agassiz Fire Department, that we're so glad to have here at all of our races. So, race fans, we can tell you that this race is going to be declared officially complete after 5 of the 10 laps, which means we have just the 4 main events to go: the mini stocks, the midgets, the Hornets, and the 7th annual Dryco Drywall Supply Street Stock Outlaw Challenge race. So we are going to have a brief break in the action, an intermission. Of course, clean up the accident here, and of course, safety, our number one concern. No matter how long it takes, our number one concern is Haley inside that race car. So we are going to have a break in the action before all of the main events. Again, mini stocks, 25 laps, midgets, and Hornets for 25, and then 50 laps, the scheduled distance for a $500 first place prize, $2,500 total for the 7th annual Dryco Drywall Supply Coastline Drywall Street Stock Outlaw Challenge race. Yes, good job by all of our fire safety crew. And boy, big thanks to Reliable Towing Services, Mission Towing, Maple Ridge Towing. Good thing we had 2 tow trucks here tonight as we are able to get Haley back onto all fours in that number 18 car. And as we said, folks, safety always our number one concern, and it doesn't matter how long it takes. We're just going to take all the precautions necessary to make sure she's doing all right. As we said, conscious, talking to our safety team on the scene. Getting out of the race car. As we said, folks, in her first ever race of any kind, 17 years old out of Maple Ridge, Haley Kaiser. We talked about her brother, Dylan, raced in the Hornets last year, racing in the mini stocks now. Her dad, Milo, races the late models. So it is, like so many of these racers, a family affair. And so great to see her climbing out of that car and able to walk away from the scene of just, I mean, you saw it unfold, folks, just right before your eyes. Your leaders were coming through turns 3 and 4, and Haley was about to be lapped, and Jackie in the 24 car went high, and the 11 of Galley and the 88 of Gordon went low. So it was like 3 wide coming off of 4. Little bit of bumper tag, and over she went. And as I say, we've had cars on their side, upside down. I can't remember the last time we had a Hornet car upside down here at Agassiz Speedway. Just never know what you're going to see when you come to the racetrack. That is for sure. But yeah, folks, again, how about a hand for all our fire and safety crew here tonight? As we said, we are just so thankful to have them here, the paramedics and the Agassiz Fire Department at all of our races. And trust me, folks, unfortunately, it's not like that everywhere in the racing world. And again, how about a hand for our tow truck drivers tonight and all the guys with them. Reliable Towing Services, again, Mission Towing and Maple Ridge Towing here tonight, but all part of the Reliable Towing Services company. And how about a hand again for Haley and her whole family here tonight. As we said, it's a family affair. Haley in the Hornets, Dylan in the mini stocks, Dad Milo in the late models, Mom headed down there a bit ago out of the grandstand as well. And a frightening turn of events for all of them involved. To be sure. I mean, just the nervousness and the adrenaline rush alone, just having her race, period, for the first time. Yeah, let her hear you one more time, race fans. Haley Kaiser.